What your birth month reveals about your spiritual animal is surprising. Zen Buddhism. The only journey is the journey within. Rainer Maria Rilke. Have you ever wondered what hidden forces shape your life? What if I told you that the month you were born reveals a spiritual animal connected to your soul's journey? It's more than just fascinating. It could be the key to understanding yourself on a much deeper level. In today's video, we'll dive into the mystical connection between your birth month and your spiritual animal, rooted in the wisdom of Zen Buddhism. This knowledge may surprise you and, more importantly, unlock a new perspective on your path in life. Imagine discovering the spiritual guide that has quietly influenced your decisions, strengths, and challenges, leading you toward a life of purpose and clarity. We explore how knowing your spiritual animal can offer profound insights into your inner world. Whether you seek answers to repeating patterns in your life or want to understand the invisible pull toward certain paths, this revelation could change how you navigate your journey. Number 1. Birth month and spiritual animals. Birth months and spiritual animals hold a profound significance in spiritual and cultural traditions worldwide, from ancient shamanism to the teachings of Buddhism. In shamanic practices, these animals are often seen as protective spirits, known as power animals or totems, offering guidance and wisdom as they reveal the core of our being and our life's purpose. Their presence is not simply symbolic. They are real spiritual companions that help us navigate the challenges of life, offering purification, protection, and insight. When we feel the need to develop a particular quality or virtue, we can call upon the spirit of that animal to guide us on our journey, much like a compass that always points true. This idea is echoed in Buddhist philosophy, where animals are viewed as sacred guides, revealing hidden aspects of our soul. They aren't chosen randomly. They are deeply connected to our essence, reflecting our characteristics, struggles, and unrealized potential. For centuries, Buddhism has taught that each person walks alongside a spiritual animal, an ally that offers timeless wisdom and protection on their spiritual journey. Understanding this concept is like unveiling a part of yourself that has long been hidden, waiting patiently to be recognized and embraced. It's as though these animals carry within them the keys to parts of your life that you may not yet fully understand, helping you to unlock doors to deeper self-awareness. The month you were born plays a crucial role in this discovery, as it serves as a signal from the universe, revealing spiritual insights that have been woven into the fabric of your existence since the moment you entered the world. As the great Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the earth in peace." In this context, discovering your spiritual animal is a step toward walking in peace with yourself and the energies around you. Each birth month is associated with a specific spiritual animal that reflects the dominant energies of that period. These animals are more than just symbolic creatures. They are guides that help us explore the depths of who we are, offering a lens through which we can see ourselves clearly, heal our emotional wounds, and ultimately grow into the best version of ourselves. If you've ever felt a deep connection with a particular animal, as if it mirrors your innermost nature, this isn't mere coincidence. Perhaps you've noticed that the independence of a cat or the loyalty of a dog resonates with your own traits. This connection is far deeper than it appears on the surface. It signifies a spiritual bond that reflects both your strengths and the areas in which you need to grow. Your spiritual animal is not just there to affirm your personality. It acts as a mirror, revealing both your potential and the challenges you must overcome. It shows you where you need to evolve, offering lessons that can guide you in personal, spiritual, and emotional growth. Knowing your spiritual animal is like having a map to navigate through life, helping you understand recurring patterns, behavioral tendencies, and even past life lessons. These spiritual animals are not mere metaphors. They are real manifestations of energy that constantly interact with your inner being, guiding you towards self-realization. By connecting with your spiritual animal, you tap into a source of power and wisdom that has always been present within you, but may have lain dormant until now. This connection can bring clarity in times of doubt, strength when you feel weak, and a renewed sense of purpose when life's challenges seem overwhelming. It is a relationship of deep mutual respect and understanding, one that can serve as a powerful tool in your spiritual development and in the way you approach everyday life. Just as Lao Tzu wisely said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." Your spiritual animal teaches you to move through life with patience, trusting in the wisdom of the universe and the natural rhythm of your own spiritual journey. Through this connection, you gain not only guidance, but also a profound sense of belonging and peace, understanding that you are part of something far greater than yourself. Number 2, overview of spiritual animals by birth month. 1. Otter, January 21st, February 20th. The otter, as a spiritual animal for those born between January 21st and February 20th, symbolizes lightness, joy, and the ability to gracefully move through the waters of life. In a world filled with responsibilities, pressures, and the constant hum of daily life, the playful nature of the otter reminds us to stay connected to joy and not lose sight of the importance of balance. As the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "Smile, breathe, and go slowly." This simple yet powerful advice speaks to the essence of the otter spirit, finding joy in the present, even in the smallest moments. The otter doesn't resist the flow. Instead, it thrives in it, effortlessly navigating challenges with a light heart. In much the same way, those who are spiritually aligned with the otter are encouraged to embrace life with similar grace and adaptability. Just as the otter is known for its social, engaging, and playful nature, people born under this sign often radiate a contagious energy that lifts those around them. This vitality can inspire others, creating an environment of harmony and connection. In today's society, where many men may feel isolated by the weight of their responsibilities or disconnected from their deeper selves, the otter spirit offers a reminder. Life doesn't always need to be taken so seriously. Embracing a bit of levity and spontaneity can be healing and transformative, as Buddha himself taught. In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? The otter spirit is a guide to living fully, not just existing, and to finding joy in relationships, work, and even the mundane routines of life. Furthermore, the otter's adaptability mirrors the Zen principle of being fluid like water, adjusting to life's circumstances without clinging or resistance. This is a crucial reminder, especially for men in this age group who may be facing midlife changes, career transitions, or shifts in personal relationships. Embracing the otter's ability to move seamlessly between different phases of life encourages emotional resilience. In a world that often celebrates rigid strength, the otter shows us that true strength can also be found in flexibility and adaptability. As the famous saying goes, "The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists." This wisdom aligns perfectly with the otter's lesson. Sometimes the most powerful way forward is not through force, but through fluidity and grace. In your daily life, the otter spirit invites you to cultivate more moments of joy, connection, and playfulness. Whether you're spending time with family, working on a project, or simply reflecting on your path, Try to infuse these moments with lightness. Look for opportunities to bring laughter and fun into your routine, even in small ways. Zen teaches that enlightenment isn't found in some distant future, but in how we engage with each moment. By embodying the otter's joyful and adaptable spirit, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and, perhaps most importantly, deepen your sense of connection to those around you and to your own true self. 2. Wolf, February 21st, March 20th. The wolf, a symbol of strength, loyalty, and community, represents those born between February 21st and March 20th as their spiritual animal. Just as wolves live in packs relying on cooperation and connection for survival, people born in this period deeply cherish their relationships with family and friends. Their leadership qualities are rooted not in dominance, but in a protective and caring nature. They are the type of leaders who guide with wisdom, ensuring the well-being of those around them, much like the wolf who looks after its pack. This spirit of community and mutual support is integral to their sense of self and purpose. One of the most defining traits of those guided by the wolf is their sharp intuition. They possess an uncanny ability to read situations and understand the ebb and flow of life. They know when it's time to push forward and when stepping back is the wiser course of action. This capacity for discerning the right moment makes them excellent advisors, trusted for their insight and firm, yet compassionate leadership. Just like the wolf in the wild, they respect the cycles of nature, always attuned to their surroundings, making decisions not only for their own benefit, but for the good of the whole. The wolf teaches a delicate balance between independence and interdependence. While individual strength is vital, wolves thrive because of their pack, showing us that community and collaboration are just as important in overcoming life's hurdles. Those born under the wolf's spiritual guidance are often drawn to roles or causes that involve justice, protection, and advocacy. They feel a deep sense of responsibility toward others, driven to protect what is right and just, often placing themselves in positions where they can care for others. This natural tendency to support and defend those they love makes them admirable leaders and compassionate souls. However, this strong sense of duty can sometimes lead to a heavy burden. Those aligned with the wolf's energy must learn the art of balance between giving and receiving. It's essential for them to recognize their limits, to avoid overextending themselves by taking on too much responsibility. The lesson of the wolf is clear. Nurturing others is important, but it's equally important to take time for oneself. Reflection, solitude, and moments of inner peace are crucial for these individuals. Just as wolves occasionally wander alone, seeking solitude to reconnect with their inner strength, so too must those born in this period carve out moments of stillness to maintain their power and clarity. Meditative practices, time spent in nature, and mindfulness can help align them with the wolf's energy, offering renewed strength and insight. 3. Hawk, March 21st, April 20th. Imagine for a moment that your spiritual animal is the majestic hawk. What could this powerful creature reveal about your inner strength and purpose? In Zen Buddhism, animals often symbolize aspects of our spiritual journey, and the hawk embodies profound qualities of leadership, courage, and willpower. Those guided by the hawk are natural-born leaders, individuals who possess the ability to remain calm under pressure and make swift, effective decisions when the moment demands it. They inspire others, not through force, but through their quiet confidence and unshakable belief in their own abilities. Do you ever feel a sense of purpose that pushes you to rise above challenges, to soar high above the obstacles in your path? The hawk reminds us that we all have this potential within us. One of the defining traits of those aligned with the hawk's energy is their fierce independence. Hawks don't follow the flock. They carve out their own paths. This independence often reflects a deep inner vision, a forward-thinking approach to life that allows them to see beyond the present moment and plan with clarity and strategy. Just as a hawk soars above the landscape, able to spot opportunities from great heights, people with this spiritual connection tend to be visionaries, unafraid to think big and take bold steps toward their goals. It's no wonder they're often drawn to positions of leadership in business, politics, or any field where their strong will and decisive nature can shine. But here's something to reflect on. What does it truly mean to be a leader? As the Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. The hawk teaches us that true leadership is not just about power, it's about maintaining focus, staying persistent, and understanding that greatness comes through sustained effort and discipline. For those of you born between March 21st and April 20th, the hawk offers a special reminder to cultivate patience. Not every battle needs to be fought immediately. Sometimes the greatest wisdom lies in waiting for the right moment to act. The hawk also represents protection. Like a guardian soaring above, these individuals are deeply protective of their loved ones, willing to defend and support those they care about with fierce loyalty. This sense of protection, paired with their ability to lead, makes them pillars of strength in their communities. But how can we channel this protective energy in our own lives? How can we embody the hawk's ability to remain calm, focused, and ready to act when the time is right? To align with the hawk's spirit, consider incorporating meditative practices that involve visualization of flight or exercises that help sharpen mental focus. Through these practices, you can tap into your inner hawk, gaining the grace, strength, and clarity needed to reach your goals. Remember, the path to success is not always straight. Like the hawk, you may need to circle above for a while, waiting for the perfect opportunity. But when that moment comes, you will be ready, with the vision and strength to lead others and achieve your highest potential. How might you embody the wisdom of the hawk in your own life today? If you've made it this far, you're already uncovering the surprising truths about your spiritual animal and what your birth month reveals. Comment below with Zen Spirit to affirm your connection to this ancient wisdom. Don't go anywhere. There's still more to explore in this journey. Stay until the end to discover the insights that can deepen your understanding and guide your spiritual path. 4. Beaver, April 21st, May 20th. The beaver, the spiritual animal for those born between April 21st and May 20th, symbolizes unwavering determination, creativity, and the ability to transform dreams into reality. Like the beaver, which alters its surroundings through hard work and innovation, people guided by this spirit possess a profound inner strength that propels them to actualize their boldest ambitions. This spiritual connection reveals that you are not merely a dreamer, but the architect of your life, capable of designing structures of success that don't just support your own vision, but also inspire those around you. Much like a beaver's intricate dam, your accomplishments are built on patience, dedication, and an understanding that real success is achieved through consistent effort over time. This echoes the Buddhist concept of right effort, the path of continually aligning your actions with your aspirations, knowing that lasting success is born from persistent dedication and mindful planning. Those who resonate with the beaver's energy are also naturally attuned to the power of collaboration and community. Just as a beaver works alongside its companions to construct homes and protect its family, you are encouraged to seek out partnerships and teamwork in your endeavors. This cooperation doesn't diminish your own strength, but rather enhances it. Lao Tzu once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, yet with the help of others, the distance can be covered with greater speed and purpose." By joining forces with others who share your vision, you harness a collective energy that makes even the most daunting challenges more manageable and the rewards more fulfilling. This is the wisdom of Zen, where individual efforts merge harmoniously to create something far greater than the sum of its parts. At the core of the beaver's wisdom is the importance of balance, teaching us to build not just external successes, but also strong emotional and spiritual foundations. Like the beaver that constructs its home to withstand the forces of nature, we must nurture our inner world, grounding ourselves in values and beliefs that can carry us through life's uncertainties. As the Dhammapada reminds us, mind precedes all mental states. Mind is their chief. They are mind-made. In our fast-paced modern world, it's easy to focus solely on outward achievements and forget the importance of inner peace. However, the beaver spirit teaches us that building a life of true prosperity requires balancing effort with rest, action with reflection, and work with moments of celebration. The journey becomes just as valuable as the destination when both the inner and outer aspects of life are nurtured. By aligning with the spirit of the beaver, you tap into a reservoir of motivation and creativity that transforms obstacles into stepping stones and dreams into reality. You are reminded that your life is in your hands, and just as a beaver tirelessly crafts its environment, you too have the power to shape your future. The beaver urges you to take responsibility for your path, to create a future that reflects your deepest desires and aspirations. As the Dalai Lama wisely said, the goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self. Through the energy of the beaver, you are empowered to not only build your dreams, but to do so with a sense of purpose, patience, and harmony, creating a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. 5. Deer, May 21st, June 20th. For those born between May 21st and June 20th, the deer is your spiritual animal, representing a powerful blend of gentleness, intuition, and sensitivity. Just as the deer moves with grace and awareness through its surroundings, you possess a natural empathy and heightened perception, often able to sense the needs of others before they are even spoken. This deep sensitivity allows you to be in tune with both your own emotions and the emotions of those around you, making you a compassionate presence in the lives of others. Like the deer, you have an instinctive ability to create peaceful, harmonious spaces where people feel seen, heard, and supported. The deer's energy brings with it a profound connection to the heart. It teaches us that amidst the chaos of life, there is beauty and serenity to be found. Those with the deer as their spiritual animal often have a unique appreciation for the simple, peaceful moments in life, whether it's taking a walk in nature, watching a sunset, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of tea. This connection to nature is not just a preference, but a necessity. Nature, in all its beauty and tranquility, offers you a space to reflect, recharge, and reconnect with your inner self. Have you ever noticed how spending time in nature helps you feel more balanced and calm? This is the deer reminding you of the importance of finding stillness in a fast-paced world. In your daily life, you might find yourself naturally drawn to roles that allow you to use your intuitive and nurturing qualities, healing professions, teaching, or artistic pursuits where sensitivity and empathy can flourish. The deer's wisdom is that true strength lies in gentleness and the ability to adapt to life's changes with grace. You don't need to be forceful to make an impact. Your ability to stay grounded, calm, and open-hearted often speaks louder than words. The deer teaches us that patience and kindness, especially towards ourselves, are the keys to leading a fulfilling life. If you're guided by the spirit of the deer, one of the most important things you can do is set aside regular time for introspection, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply spending quiet moments in nature. These practices help you align with your intuition and keep your energy balanced. How can you bring more of these calming practices into your daily routine? By nurturing this connection, you will find that your intuition becomes an even stronger guide in your life, leading you to greater peace and fulfillment. The deer reminds us that strength doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's in the quiet moments of reflection and the gentle presence we offer the world where true power lies. 6. Woodpecker, June 21st, July 20th. Imagine the woodpecker as your spiritual companion, especially if you were born between June 21st and July 20th. This small yet powerful creature symbolizes persistence, resilience, and a deeply intuitive nature. Just as the woodpecker pecks persistently at wood until it reaches its goal, those who are guided by this spirit animal embody that same unbreakable determination. The lesson here is clear. When faced with challenges, keep going. Like the woodpecker, you have the ability to open paths where others see only obstacles. Your strength lies in your persistence. Each step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goal. Life often presents us with trials and chaos, but the woodpecker reminds us that there's always an underlying rhythm, a constant beat that we can tune into if we only listen. Have you ever noticed that in moments of confusion, a quiet inner voice emerges to guide you? That's your intuition, and like the woodpecker, it knows when and where to strike. As the Buddha once said, your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it. Those aligned with the woodpecker's spirit understand the value of focus. While others may get lost in distractions, you have a unique ability to drill beneath the surface and uncover the deeper truths. What is it that you are seeking right now, and what obstacles are you facing? These questions are worth contemplating as they reveal the lessons that the woodpecker's energy is offering you. Moreover, the woodpecker teaches us the value of adaptability and innovation. It doesn't just rely on brute force, it knows when to change its approach, strike at a different angle, or work with what's around it to achieve its aims. In your own life, this means being flexible, finding new ways to solve problems, and using your environment to your advantage. How often do you resist change, when perhaps all that's needed is a shift in perspective? The wisdom of the woodpecker is a call to embrace creativity, reminding us that there's always more than one way to reach our goals. Finally, connecting with the spirit of the woodpecker is about tapping into your inner reservoir of resilience and wisdom. This bird teaches us to trust the rhythm of our own lives and not to give up, even when the road seems tough. Every effort, every challenge you face is shaping your path. The Buddha's words echo this sentiment. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. The woodpecker encourages you to keep pushing forward, even when others might doubt you. So, what is your inner rhythm telling you today? What small step will you take next on your journey towards success? Trust in the wisdom within you, and like the woodpecker, persist with confidence and clarity. If you're still with us, you're already embracing the wisdom of Zen and the unique power of your birth month. Type "awakened soul" in the comments to show you're ready to unlock deeper spiritual insights. Keep watching. There's so much more to learn about the connection between your birth and your spiritual path. 7. Salmon, July 21st, August 20th. The salmon, symbolizing those born between July 21st and August 20th, is a powerful spiritual animal that embodies courage, resilience, and the profound connection to one's origins. Much like the salmon swimming against strong river currents to return to the place of its birth, individuals guided by this spirit animal possess a remarkable strength to face life's adversities, while carrying within them a wisdom that always guides them back to their true essence. The salmon's journey is not just a battle against physical challenges, but also a deeply spiritual reminder that the hardest paths often lead us back to ourselves. It teaches us that the real power lies in going against the grain, in daring to swim upstream, in pursuing what the heart truly desires, even when the world seems to pull us in different directions. This aligns beautifully with the Zen teaching. The obstacle is the path. Instead of avoiding challenges, those with the spirit of the salmon understand that these obstacles are essential to growth, not roadblocks, but stepping stones to reconnect with their inner truth. In the same way that the salmon pushes forward despite external pressures, we too can draw strength from within and return to the core of who we are. The salmon's energy represents more than persistence. It speaks to the timeless journey of rediscovering oneself, seeking truth, and finding comfort in our origins. It reminds us that in life, as in the currents of the river, every struggle and every obstacle is a lesson. It's a reminder of Buddha's words, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." The salmon's journey teaches us that by trusting ourselves, our intuition, and our inner wisdom, we are capable of overcoming any challenge and emerging stronger. The quest to return to our roots is not simply a physical one, but a spiritual homecoming where we reconnect with our deepest truths and rekindle the fire of our life's purpose. Moreover, the salmon's journey symbolizes transformation and renewal. As the salmon returns to its origins, it experiences a form of rebirth, shedding its old self and emerging with greater strength and clarity. This transformation is a powerful metaphor for our own ability to change, adapt, and grow. By reconnecting with who we truly are, we gain the courage to reinvent ourselves, to rise above our challenges, and to face the future with purpose and conviction. As the Buddha once said, no matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. The spirit of the salmon embodies this very truth, urging us to dive deep within, to discover our true nature, and to allow ourselves the grace to start anew when necessary. Those who connect with the spirit of the salmon understand that the journey is not just about the destination, but about every step, every struggle along the way. Each effort we make, no matter how difficult, brings us closer to the essential truths of our lives. The salmon teaches us that by embracing our inner strength, trusting our intuition, and remaining committed to our path, we can face any challenge with confidence. The salmon's journey, much like our own, is a reminder that even the most difficult roads can lead us back to where we are meant to be. As the Zen proverb says, "When you reach the top of the mountain, keep climbing." 8. Bear, August 21st, September 20th. Those born between August 21st and September 20th share a unique spiritual connection with the bear, a symbol of inner strength, wisdom, and the power of self-reflection. Much like the bear retreats into the depths of the forest to hibernate and regain its energy, individuals guided by this spirit animal possess the remarkable ability to turn inward and reconnect with their core essence. When life presents its inevitable challenges, they draw from this deep reservoir of strength, facing difficulties with resilience and courage. What can we learn from this connection? The bear reminds us that just as it hibernates to recharge, we too must honor our need for rest and reflection, recognizing that the strength we seek is often found within. The bear also serves as a guardian of life's natural rhythms, teaching us that every phase of life has its purpose. There is a time to act and a time to retreat, a time to rest and a time to push forward. This rhythm is essential for anyone seeking to live in balance with themselves and the world around them. Are we taking time to pause when needed, or are we constantly pushing forward without rest? Understanding and respecting these cycles can lead to a life that flows with greater ease and harmony. Additionally, the bear embodies the lesson that true strength is not just about physical power, but about understanding and respecting our own limits. It tells us that no matter how difficult things may seem, we always have the ability to begin again, to renew ourselves from the inside out. The bear stands as a symbol of courage and protection, showing us the importance of safeguarding what matters most in life, whether it's our beliefs, our families, or our inner peace. People aligned with the bear's spirit often exude a calm yet commanding presence. They offer comfort and security to others, not through aggression, but through a quiet confidence. This teaches us that true leadership doesn't come from overpowering others, but from having a deep trust in ourselves and the path we are on. Are you leading with this kind of quiet confidence in your own life? By connecting with the spirit of the bear, we tap into a profound source of wisdom and strength. It encourages us to be patient with ourselves, to respect our own timing, and to act decisively when the moment is right. The bear spirit guides us to seek our inner truth, rely on our personal strength, and find balance in all aspects of our lives. In the end, it is this balance that leads to true peace and fulfillment. Are you ready to embrace the strength of your own inner bear and find that balance within yourself? 9. Crow, September 21st, October 20th. If you were born between September 21st and October 20th, your spiritual animal is the crow, a powerful symbol of transformation, intelligence, and mystery. The crow, revered in various cultures for its connection to magic and rebirth, represents the cycles of change and renewal that we all experience in life. Those who share a bond with this mystical bird are deeply attuned to these cycles, possessing a sharp intellect and an innate ability to adapt to new situations. Much like the crow, which flies between the seen and unseen worlds, you have the capacity to perceive the deeper truths of life, often seeing beyond the surface to grasp the hidden meanings that others may overlook. Have you ever found yourself drawn to the mysteries of life, constantly seeking answers to questions that others may not even ask? This curiosity, paired with a reflective nature, is the essence of the crow's energy. As critical thinkers, individuals with the crow as their spiritual guide often find themselves exploring the deeper aspects of existence, not content with the obvious answers. You may notice a natural ability to see patterns and connections that elude others, using this insight to navigate the complexities of life. Creativity also flows naturally to those under the influence of the crow. Like the bird, which thrives in different environments, you are drawn to creative expression that allows you to delve into themes of mystery, transformation, and self-discovery. Have you ever felt a pull toward artistic fields, philosophy, or science, areas where creativity and critical thinking meet? The crow's energy often leads individuals to explore new, unconventional paths, embracing the unknown and using it as a source of inspiration. As the Buddha once said, "In the light of wisdom, everything becomes clear." This quote encourages you to trust in your ability to bring clarity and understanding to the unknown through your natural talents. Moreover, the crow teaches us the importance of embracing change. Life, as Buddha explained, is a cycle of birth, death and rebirth, where each ending brings forth a new beginning. You may find that you are naturally gifted at helping others through moments of transition, using your wisdom and insight to guide them through difficult times. In a sense, you become a beacon of light in the darkness, showing that every ending, no matter how challenging, offers an opportunity for growth and renewal. Does this resonate with your own life experiences, where you've found strength in moments of transformation? If the crow is your spiritual animal, consider embracing practices that focus on transformation and growth, whether through creative expression, meditation, or the study of deeper philosophical or spiritual topics. By aligning yourself with the crow's energy, you open yourself to the wisdom of change, learning to let go of what no longer serves you and allowing space for new beginnings. In doing so, you not only transform your own life, but also empower others on their journeys of self-discovery and renewal. So, what new experiences or ideas are you ready to explore? How might you embrace the crow's wisdom in your daily life, using it to transform both yourself and the world around you? Remember, as the crow teaches, life is a continuous cycle of growth, and each moment brings the potential for renewal and profound change. You've journeyed far in understanding the spiritual energy tied to your birth month. Comment below with Zen Awakening if you feel inspired by what you've learned so far. Stay tuned. There's still valuable wisdom ahead that can guide you toward inner peace and self-discovery. 10. Snake, October 21st, November 20th. Those born between October 21st and November 20th share a special connection with the snake as their spiritual animal, embodying the powerful qualities of transformation, renewal, and hidden wisdom. The snake, known for shedding its skin, symbolizes the ability to let go of the old and embrace the new, a process that mirrors the inner journey of those born during this time. Just as the snake emerges renewed and stronger after each transformation, so too do these individuals possess a unique capacity to reinvent themselves, continuously growing wiser with each life experience. This process of personal transformation is essential in their lives, as they are naturally drawn to the mysteries of existence and are skilled at uncovering deeper truths that lie beneath the surface. Much like the Buddha's wisdom that teaches, nothing is permanent except change, those born under the snake's influence understand the necessity of embracing internal change to evolve spiritually. Their introspective nature allows them to look inward, seeking the subtle vibrations of life and developing an intuitive connection to the world around them. This ability to see beyond the obvious gives them access to a well of knowledge that can sometimes seem ancient and otherworldly, guiding them in ways that transcend age and experience. Like Zen monks who meditate on the impermanence of all things, these individuals often explore spiritual and esoteric paths, not for mere intellectual curiosity, but to expand their understanding of both themselves and the universe. In modern life, the presence of the snake manifests as an urge to engage in healing and transformation, not only for themselves, but also for those around them. Careers in psychology, alternative medicine, or other fields of self-discovery often attract them, as they are naturally inclined to assist others in navigating life's transitions. Much like how the snake sheds its skin to grow, they guide others to shed their old selves, helping them through emotional, spiritual, and even physical transformations. This journey is often not easy, just as shedding old patterns can be painful. But the rewards are profound. As Lao Tzu wisely said, "To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders." Those guided by the snake understand the importance of stillness, reflection, and releasing the past to make space for renewal. For individuals connected with the snake, it is vital to continuously explore and transform without fearing the unknown. They are reminded that life is a constant cycle of death and rebirth, not in the literal sense, but in the way we evolve through experiences. Meditation, especially those focused on renewal, can offer them deep insight into their inner worlds. Healing therapies, spiritual studies, and daily practices that encourage self-exploration are invaluable tools for those born under this sign. Aligning with the spirit of the snake offers these individuals the strength and wisdom to transform not only their lives, but also to be a source of renewal for those around them. Just as the Buddha taught the importance of compassion in guiding others, these individuals can extend their wisdom to help others find clarity and strength during their own transitions. By embracing their transformative nature, they become living examples of how change, though often uncomfortable, is the gateway to profound wisdom and personal growth. 11. Owl, November 21st, December 20th. If you were born between November 21st and December 20th, your spiritual animal is the owl, a symbol of wisdom, discernment, and mystery. Much like the owl, which can see clearly in the darkness and glide silently through the night, you possess a unique ability to see beyond the surface and into the hidden truths of life. Your perception is sharp, and your connection to the inner world is profound, allowing you to reflect deeply and find meaning in places others might overlook. You are naturally introspective, often retreating from the noise of everyday life to find clarity in the stillness. This retreat is not an escape, but a path to wisdom, a way to sift through the distractions and focus on what truly matters. The owl teaches us that true knowledge comes not from external sources alone, but from looking within. It is through reflection and life experience that deep wisdom is born, and you, like the owl, are a seeker of this knowledge. Your strength lies in your ability to pause, observe, and make thoughtful decisions, carefully considering all aspects before taking action. You might find yourself drawn to roles in life that require careful analysis, such as teaching, counseling, or research, any field that benefits from insight and careful discernment. Have you ever noticed how people often come to you for advice or perspective? This is because your wisdom, born of your introspective nature, allows you to offer guidance that comes from a place of deeper understanding. But it's not just wisdom that the owl brings, it's also a fascination with the unknown. Whether it's spiritual exploration, philosophical questions, or even the occult, you are naturally curious about the mysteries of existence. This curiosity is not about seeking easy answers, but rather about embracing the unknown and diving into the depths of thought and soul. In everyday life, this might mean that you are drawn to meditative practices or enjoy studying spiritual or philosophical texts that help you deepen your understanding of yourself and the universe. The owl encourages you to trust your intuition. There is much to be learned in the darker, quieter aspects of life, and often the most profound truths are found there. You have a natural ability to help others see their own path clearly, often guiding them to discover the truths they may have been afraid to confront. Have you ever felt that your insights seem to come from a place beyond simple logic, like an inner knowing? That is the energy of the owl working within you. By embracing the owl as your spiritual guide, you are reminded of the importance of silence, introspection, and the need to create moments of stillness in your life. Practices such as meditation or studying sacred texts can help you cultivate this inner wisdom even further. So ask yourself, how can you create more space for reflection in your daily life? How can you honor your natural gift for deep thought and wisdom? The lesson of the owl is clear. When you align yourself with its energy, you will not only gain insight into your own life, but also be able to guide others on their journey. Through quiet observation and trust in your inner knowing, you can navigate life's mysteries with clarity and grace. 12. Goose, December 21st, January 20th. Imagine you were born between December 21st and January 20th. According to Zen teachings, the spiritual animal that aligns with you is the noble goose. This animal represents loyalty, purpose, and community spirit, offering profound lessons for those who are willing to listen. Picture the goose flying in perfect formation with its companions, each one supporting the other, and in turn being supported. This harmony mirrors the deep connections we build with our family, friends, and communities. When we align ourselves with the energy of the goose, we begin to understand that life is not a solo journey. Like the goose, we are part of something much larger, a collective where every act of kindness, every word of encouragement sends ripples of love and support to those around us. Does this resonate with you? How often do you stop to think about the power of your words and actions and how they impact the people in your life? The goose shows us that success is not something achieved in isolation, but rather through teamwork, trust, and collaboration. It reminds us of the strength we can draw from others and the strength we offer in return. This is a powerful lesson in leadership. True leadership isn't about exerting control or standing above others, but about serving with compassion, just as the goose takes its turn leading the flock and then steps back to allow others to lead. As the Buddha once said, to walk safely through the maze of human life, one needs the light of wisdom and the guidance of virtue. The wisdom of the goose lies in its selflessness and unwavering dedication to the collective good. How can you embody this wisdom in your own life? The goose also teaches us about direction and purpose. No matter how far it migrates, the goose is guided by an internal compass that always leads it back home. This is a reminder to stay true to our goals and values, even when life's challenges threaten to pull us off course. What is your true north? What keeps you focused when distractions arise? The goose's journey is a powerful metaphor for our spiritual paths. It teaches us to trust our inner compass, stay committed to our purpose, and remember where we come from, even when life gets tough. As Thich Nhat Hanh wisely noted, the path is not in the sky, the path is in the heart. Can you trust that inner compass to guide you home? Furthermore, the goose symbolizes protection and care. Just as it shields its companions during flight, those guided by this spiritual animal are naturally protective, offering love and support to those around them. They create environments where others feel safe and valued. If you feel connected to this energy, reflect on how you protect and nurture your loved ones. Are there ways you can deepen these bonds? In conclusion, the spirit of the goose provides a wellspring of wisdom for us to tap into. It teaches us about the power of unity, the importance of staying true to our path, and the joy that comes from protecting and caring for others. It encourages us to fly high, to trust in our direction, and to remember that when we stand together, we can overcome any obstacle. So, how will you take these lessons to heart? How will you soar, guided by loyalty, purpose, and community spirit? Thank you for joining us today on the Journey of Wisdom. We hope this exploration of what your birth month reveals about your spiritual animal has brought you a new sense of connection and insight. Remember, the animals we connect with spiritually are more than symbols. They're guides that help us navigate our personal journeys. If you found this video helpful or enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others who may benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more wisdom on your path. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to continuing this journey of wisdom with you.